Colonel Stein, yesterday you testified that you received the downloads of Ms. Kelly Khumalo from Sergeant Moshwana. In what format did you receive those downloads?
He handed over to me in on his hard drive, external disk, and we copied it over to a CD player, a CD disc.
To beg leave to hand up the CD as exhibit K7, just to keep it together with the exhibits of Colonel Stein. We're just going to show on the screen information. You can just indicate or just identify the information.
I don't think we have received that disc that the state is referring the witness to. Or maybe we've marked it wrong, the exhibit number.
Well, Mala, this is the information that's contained in exhibit K1 up to K4, my lord. It's just merely it's just the original document, and
So the disc encapsulates the exhibits from K1 to K4.
yes. Can you just identify them on the screen?
Yes. Okay, then can't we connect this one to my laptop?
Sorry.
Because, okay, I can explain from here. What? Yeah, no, just go from there.
And whilst we still connecting, setting up, my lord, yesterday there was an incorrect page that was handed up as part of exhibit K5. We have since made copies of that exhibit. It was handed up yesterday as exhibit K5A. I gave my learned friend copies of that exhibit. We just beg leave to hand up a copy.
Thanks.
Have you set up? Yes.
First one, we didn't print it. This is just information of the download. It will show here that it's been done by Sergeant Moshwana, and they did the download the next morning, 2014, 10/27, 06/13/53 a.m. It was done by Sergeant Moshwana on Force Loris Cash 636 of 10/2014. The next one is the case data. We already discussed it yesterday as well in my previous statement.
Yes, the one with the case reference.
That's correct. No?
Yes, the next one. I just want to refer you to page 17 of your affidavit. Information that you've just shown there on the screen.
That's correct.
The one that we say we didn't print.
That's correct. The next one is the case data. That's the one we just referred to now on page 17. Then it's the device general information. It's also mentioned on my page 17 of my first statement. Then we go to device log. That is the exhibit K1. Then that what you call it, K3 is device installed apps. K2.
Bese kuthi K2 bese kuthi ke imininingwane noma ke i-list ke yama contact.
This is only just on one page now. On K2, it's in 2 pages. This is the calls which we downloaded from the phone.
And this exhibit, just
It's exhibit triple K4.
Dan asikhuluma-ke manje ngezibithi u-triple K4.
That's all we discussed yesterday. Further on, you do receive, you can find messages, SMSs, but we didn't discuss it or we didn't work on that.
The state banks leave to hand up the CD as exhibit triple K7. As we said, my lord, it's the same information as the triple K series.
We'll need to check it to verify if the information contained here is what has been
Yes.
referred
Can you check
to.
it now, Colonel?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, do it now so that
But I can't take a CD.
Oh, on the CD.
Yeah, I can't work on a CD.
you can't reopen it.
No, I don't have a CD.
This one, you can't open it.
No.
This
We
very
ca-
CD.
Yeah.
We can open it here, my lord.
Yeah, let's do it. If you can. Sorry, just as a matter of interest. Is it because of security considerations that you can't open the CD which is encapsulated in your computer?
The new computers
Yeah.
don't have CD player.
It's about
Because-
compatibility, my lord.
Is that compatibility?
Yes, yeah.
No other reason.
No other reason.
Okay.
Okay, Queen Mshololo. One thing about Queen Mshololo, okay, one, of course, we know she is in Bogota, okay? She's in Ndlovukazi. She is not there to play in that courtroom, okay? She's not there to play on her phone and maybe hear a few things here and there. No, she is listening attentively. And you know what? I love that. There was this whole CD thing, okay? So Obaloi is holding up a CD. He tells us it is exhibit KK, whatever. Everything that Stain has gone through is on this CD. And yeah, it's the CD of the original downloads. There is no copy. So, you know how my mind works. So what if the CD gets a scratch? That's the end of that? Why is there no copy of the CD? South African Police Services, I think that's a data inconsistency. Something is wrong there. What if somebody steals the CD? This is crazy business. But you know what? Mshololo says, okay, so there's one copy, and you think, Baloyi, you're just going to hand it to the judge? And I haven't verified it? Not today. Not today, and not on my watch. And she stands up, she objects and says, can it be verified? You see, the CD had already made its way through Rose, who had given it to Judge Rata, but it made its way right back to the source, Valoy, and Stain had to put it in his computer per the instructions of Judge Rata. Like, I like this Judge Rata of yesterday. Okay, he is following through with telling the state and Stain what to do. But you know what was hilarious is that the judge also shows his technical ability, or should I call it lack of technical ability. He literally said, why? Oh, because Stein said, well, his CD, we all heard him yesterday tell us that his laptop is brand new. Okay, he bought it after he retired. He's very happy with it. It's very updated compared to the one that he was provided by the South African Police Services. And remember, I had an issue with him. And why on earth on his personal device he was able to access downloads and 205s and all this stuff that I felt would be confidential information, and why exactly is it now showing up on somebody's personal device, right? So as you know, the comment section, I love the comment section. I love it for us. Somebody left a comment. I'm trying to find it right now. I might not find it immediately, but let me paraphrase. So somebody, and I learn a lot from the comment section, guys. I absolutely do learn a lot from the comment section. So this comment said, when you are a member of the South African Police Services, even if you're retired, you are still under oath. I wish I had the comment to read it exactly as it was. You're still under oath. So him having access to that data doesn't change It's the same access that he would have even if he had retired or even if he hadn't retired. So that was interesting to know. So it's like a lifetime service, okay? He has these lifetime um, honors that he has, obligations that he has to the state. So therefore, it is not a breach for him to have that information. So thank you for that point of correction. Shout out to you. I apologize. I'm not saying the comment exactly as you put it, but I definitely appreciate that. And you know what? Let me get back to my point that I was trying to make about Shololo. The judge already had that in his hand, the CD in his hand. It went right back to Baloyi. Stein couldn't put it in his laptop because he's got the new laptop. And then Baloyi did what? It had to go back to Baloyi, and they used Baloyi Spander's laptop. Woo! Technology in that courthouse. But I digress. So finally they connected and Stein verifies one by one. So shout out to Queen Mshololo for a catch on that. Do you know the other time when Baloyi was handing up the wrong document, the correct document, the one that was wrong yesterday, he scribbled on it. And this is before Mshololo said, we need to see what that is. He wrote some stuff on it. He takes his pen out, rewind and check it out. He takes his pen out and then he writes some stuff on it and then he hands it to Rose. Wait. And I remember thinking to myself, what if he's writing some information for the judge? I'm not saying he did. But what did he write? Because we didn't see what he wrote. And too bad Mshololo's all the way down there. I don't think she caught on to that. But let's continue listening on. So this video basically is how yesterday started. I should have started with the intro. Look at me introing now. This video is basically just a summary of how evidence in chief continued yesterday. We know Stein has been on the stand Monday, and then Tuesday morning he continued, and after that immediately it was Ngomezulu and the rest of the defense, and you know already how the day ended. If you don't know, the video's already up. I will put it up here, but yeah, this is Baloyi and Stein continued, day 2. Let's go back and continue listening on and see what else we pick up.
Yeah.
Can you just identify it as we go through the CD?
Yeah, just go. Okay, I must.
Sorry, it will be easier this way. Do it on the computer
Okay.
where it is encapsulated, and thereafter repeat your evidence standing there. Okay.
It's exactly. If we come to this one, it's exactly the same. It also show us the date he downloaded the CD. It is also a case reference number is Vosloorus 636 of 10/2014, and it's been done by Sergeant Muswana.
And just place the date on record on which it was downloaded.
Downloaded on 2014 10/27 at 06:13:53 a.m. in the morning. The next page is the same as that one of mine of page 17 of my first statement. And it's a Voslo risk cash. The exhibit bag number, it's a PA 500 2087781. That is the bag in which the cell phone was sealed in. And the device type is a ZTE V795. The cell number is 082 704 4358. The name of the suspect, Kelly Khumalo. Then the offense, they didn't mention a date of birth or ID number, and then the offense is murder. Investigation officer, Lieutenant Colonel Needling, and the unit is Stomps. That one is also the same as on page number 17 of my previous statement. It's the device general information. Device event log, where we mentioned about the device boot up, was on 2014 10/27 at 01:51:58.
Is this information also contained in your affidavit and the exhibits?
That's correct. Then the device installed apps. That is not included in my statement because I didn't see it as important. Then the next one is the list of the contacts. Then the next one is the calls we retrieve from the cell phone handset. And then further on is just personal information from her, where she mentioned her husband's birthday and
So that is what is contained in the disk.
that's correct. That is the same we just discussed.
35 is in Shololo. the information in that disk is the very information which the kennel testified about yesterday.
And you also testify that you received the Section 205 of Ms. Kelly Khumalo. In what format did you receive?
I also received it in a CD format.
The extracts thereof are referred to in the exhibit J1 of Ms. Fatih Games.
That's correct, yes.
Do you confirm that?
That's correct.
that
I
is
confirm
information that
it's the same one.
Malo, thank you. That is all the information that we requested that the witness should be recalled on.
Okay. Mr. Gomez, will any cross-examination?
So finally, that concludes why Colonel Stein has returned from retirement. Now, let me know in the comment section if you found this information valid. His purpose of returning has clarified everything that was questionable. For me, in my opinion, I was even more confused. I have more notes and questions than before he came. Basically, he came and has opened up basically a whole can of worms. So let's get into what he broke down when he was breaking down what's on the contents of the CD per the demands of who? Advocate Mshololo. So he goes ahead and lets us know the download date. You know what? I do not want to go without mentioning this. Good job, okay? Good job to the team that worked on the day after Senzo'S was murdered, which was the 10th, which was 27 October 2014 at 6:13 a.m. They were already out there downloading the content of Kelly Khumalo's phone. And as you know, Kelly Khumalo is not a suspect in this case, but on this channel, we refer to her as accused number 0. And yes, as per Julius Malema's statement. So I kind of piggybacked off of that. Why? Because I think it's hilarious. So she's accused number 0, okay? I thought it's really, really interesting what he reads out to the court. So good job to Surgeon Moshwana and the others on that day that they actually did that download, because guess what? This information wouldn't be there. Is it actually the accurate information? I cannot attest to that. As you know, there's only one CD. But things that we know about Kelly Khumalo on that day, and reasons why I think her accused level should move from 0 to 6, because there isn't enough evidence to put her in the dock, but there definitely is questionable behavior. Is it illegal? We don't know yet, because I feel like the investigating teams, they dropped the ball on this. So let's talk about it. So this download is about Kelly Khumalo's cell phone, okay? Why not the others? But you know what? Let me not digress. Let me stay focused. This is what we have. Let's work with what we have. So the device type is a ZTE V795. And somebody wrote in the comment section yesterday and said, a whole celebrity had a cell phone that is the ZTE V795. But Senzo'S had an iPhone. You know what? Don't forget, guys, Kelly Khumalo had 6 to 8 cell phones. So I believe they only downloaded one phone. Why not the other phones? That's just disappointing. He gives us the phone number. He tells us then, okay, the day after Senzo'S was murdered, Kelly Khumalo was a suspect. Okay, this is way before Pinky's 205s that show that there was communication with accused number 5. And listen, I'm telling this story as if, everything is in order and everything is copacetic. I'm telling this the way the state wants us to hear it. We've been hearing other things, but let's hear it indulge me. Let's play this the way the state wants us to hear it. So Kelly Khumalo was a suspect the day after Senzo'S was murdered. Suspect. Not a person of interest. Suspect. Hold on to that information, okay? This suspect, Kelly Khumalo, they even have an event log of the device, and that she rebooted it. She rebooted that cell phone at on the 27th of October 2014 at 1:31 a.m. You guys know what happened around about that time, right? This is the time they came back from the hospital. Senzo has been declared dead, okay? He is not going to be resuscitated, revived. There's no second life for Senzo. Pardon my sarcasm there, okay? But I just want to make sure that it's clear because I'm trying to understand how this suspect is still not seated in the dock based on this information. She rebooted her cell phone. I just want you guys to explain to me, okay? And explain it to me like I'm a grade 1. Your baby daddy, let's just assume love of her life, has just been shot dead by these intruders that came into the house. And you drove him all the way to the hospital in his own vehicle, even though you did not phone the police. But we'll ignore that. You drove him yourself because you have, I don't know, amazing ability. And maybe a siren, an imaginary siren that could make you drive that fast without police escort. Okay? Why did you, Kelly Khumalo, reboot your device? What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason? You're just a suspect, okay? You have not yet been defined and accused. I feel that although they did a great job by the South African Police Services at the time, they did a great job in downloading that one device's data. I think they dropped the ball in terms of investigating why the download. What was the purpose of the download? I see the statement that she gave explaining why she did that download. But this also takes me to where Ngomezulu takes us after, because Ngomezulu does his cross-examination, and he starts off with what? The Poppy Act. So Ngomezulu takes us through the Poppy Act, okay? This is the Protection of Private Information, okay? And the Protection of Private Information Act. And unfortunately, he got his dates wrong, so he had to abandon this claims that he was going to put to stain. He had to abandon that. But it made me think, okay, no problem. We're going to go with that. Ngomezulu messed up on the dates, but that doesn't make that information irrelevant. Listen, I learned a lot from this case. So now I know with the Poppy Act, nobody can just take my cell phone and download information from it. So let's go to the information that was therefore downloaded on Bongani Ntanzi's cell phone. Bongani Ntanzi's cell phone. I'll have to do some research. I'll probably do a separate video on this. But Bongani Ntanzi's cell phone, was that lawfully acquired? Remember, we're going with what the state story is, that Bongani Ntanzi had his phone the entire time, okay, from June 16th all the way through to June 16, 2020, all the way to February what? 2021. When did the Poppy Act come into effect? Per what? The findings that they did yesterday. But you know what? I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to do that in a separate video. Was Bongani Ntanzi's privacy invaded when they did that whole downloading of his cell phone? But you know what, Mzansi? Let me end this video here. This is it from Baloyi, okay, and the examination in chief for the second time of saying, I just think it was a total waste of time, but the defense has to respond and go ahead and cross-examine this new information. Let me know your thoughts on the Kelly Khumalo portion as well, okay? And let me know your thoughts on Umshololo and her objection of the CD just being passed around without the defense verifying it. That is it from me today. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely know you have my heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching the ads, guys. Absolutely appreciate it. It definitely keeps the lights on. And you know what else helps me out is when you hit that like button. Hit that like button. Just, I actually did take a screenshot earlier today. Somebody took my video had just uploaded, okay? And they immediately liked. Unfortunately, I can never tell who does the likes. So whoever you are, thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all we ask, guys. Just go ahead, like the video anyway. Like the video anyway. Like it and then just enjoy watching it, because what tends to happen, life happens. You might be driving after while you're still listening to me. Shout out to those who listen to me while they're driving. Shout out to those who listen to these videos while they're at work. Thanks for supporting this channel. Absolutely love it. And you know what? I put some gratitude comments in my community tab, so go ahead and visit over there. Guys, I get so many comments like these, but today I said, you know what? Let me shine some light on these, because I shouldn't only shine some light on negativity. Let's shine. There goes the bundle is gone. That's it. That's the cue for me to end. The English couldn't come out. I want to shine more light on the positives that happen on this channel. You guys have brought me this far, and I absolutely thank you and love it. Thank you so much. Remember the house rules. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and absolutely share this video if you're watching from outside the club. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss this. Okay, we're buckling up. And one other thing for you. That's it. I've ended the video. I've done all the house rules. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you on my next upload.